Okay, let's talk about Operation Trojan Horse and how I feel like over the next 5 years or so, we're all just going to become ICE agents.
Damn, bro, they got raided right now.
Cell phone video taken by a witness capturing the moment people were arrested by Border Patrol. The Department of Homeland Security confirming 16 people were taken in what they're calling Operation Trojan Horse.
Look at this. Just right now.
Okay, so this happened yesterday, August 7th, and basically what happened was the Penske truck came up and they were asking for some day laborers, about 10 or so. And once the workers start gathering up, trabajo, trabajo, they opened the doors and a bunch of troops swarmed out and started just grabbing people. This is something that we've been talking about for quite a while now. I don't think anyone was expecting the sweeps that are going on right now. You know, they sold this as going after the worst of the worst. The best part of this whole thing, and at least the part that I find funny, is the justification of why they are doing these sweeps at the Home Depot, at least particularly this Home Depot.
Border Patrol was there because the notorious MS-13 gang has a hold on the area, which needs to be addressed. Federal officials made similar claims last month when about 100 agents amassed and then swept through MacArthur Park.
Okay, I, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know a lot about MS-13. I just didn't know that MS-13 during the day, I guess, are hanging out at Home Depots, just doing drywall, painting and whatnot during the day, and then they gang bang at night. Like I'm trying to understand this. MS-13 members are just hanging out at Home Depots. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this out there. If you are in MS-13, maybe know somebody that's in MS-13 and you have to, day labor as, someone that is doing drywall, electrician work, painting and whatnot, hanging out at Home Depots, you may want to reconsider your career path and maybe you should consider joining ICE. They are hiring, and it is the perfect way to shield yourself because nobody is going to be expecting you to be in ICE and trying to deport people at the same time. Let's look into that.
Secured $165 billion in the big, beautiful bill. Now, in addition to recruitment, though, as we just mentioned, break down how else they plan on using this money.
Yes. So DHS says they'll use more than $46 billion to complete the border wall, $14.4 billion for removal transportation, and $4.1 billion will go toward hiring additional CBP personnel.
This is something that I've been talking about for quite a while now. Forget all the media theater or political theater about what they feel like how the economy is going. What do you feel like is going on with the economy? How I feel right now is that AI is going through and gutting companies right now, at least consolidating. We talked about this, that Microsoft and all the tech companies are shrinking down their departments to make way for AI to basically do 8,000 jobs at the same time. You have manufacturing is getting decimated by automation. I mean, they talk about bringing these manufacturing jobs back. Most likely, what's going to happen if factories get built is they're just going to build modern factories with, robotics. I mean, it makes no sense for them to bring a manufacturing job back and do old school sweat labor. It makes zero sense. Did you guys see what's going on with McDonald's right now? McDonald's is going full AI. I don't know if you guys have been through a drive-through. There is a program for McDonald's, okay, where a franchisee owner can, I believe it costs about $2 million, somewhere around there, for them to refit their McDonald's to basically shrink their workforce from about 50 employees or so. All the different shifts, first shift, second shift, cleanup crew, whatever, from about, I believe on average, it takes about 30 to 50 employees at a McDonald's. If the franchisee invests about $2 million to basically automate almost every aspect of that, they can shrink their workforce. This is one McDonald's from about 50 employees down to 5. That's McDonald's. And that's just one McDonald's, right? Now all the franchisees and all the locations start doing that. That's about 600,000 workers on, right? With that going on, to me, it feels like we should all be applying to work at ICE.
Labor market is slowing down and some employers are laying off workers. If you're one of the unlucky people who've been let go, CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger has some tips on what to do next.
Losing a job can be shocking, but there are important steps to take right away.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, ICE before had limitations on recruitment, that you need to be at least 21 years old and you cannot be older than 40 years old, right? But to enact all the programs and plans that they have going on with all the additional funding that they're going to get, they need more workers, right? They're the only ones out there right now that are actively recruiting or at least having a very hard time filling positions, right? So they just removed the age cap. You could be 80,000 years old and you could be working at ICE. Check this out. Up to $50,000 sign-in bonus, student loan repayment program, all the perks, retirement benefits. It sounds actually amazing. Think about this, okay? Automation, AI is not coming for these jobs. This is actually one of the most secure jobs out there if you really think about it. Think about all the computer science majors out there that basically just got replaced by AI. They just got it. You guys seen the videos of like computer science people trying to find a job right now? Those are hilarious. Everybody should be joining, I guess, ICE right now. And keep in mind, you can't get deported if you are the one looking for you.